a deck. It just wasn't a good draw against that deck. It's just hard to get things off against that deck class format. They play like their Kaikos, and Jalgan is going to be on the field turn 1. You want cards that kind of break out of the Jalgan lock, but that are also good against the other Dragon Ruler player. With the babies, you didn't really need return. They were kind of like return itself, like just summoning for free, then remove and then summon a monster from the graveyard. So you get 2 level 7s for free. Then Draco Sack comes out, and you contribute the 2 tokens for Draco Sack you haven't summoned yet.
But I mean, like you can, if you've noticed, like towards the end of the format or even towards the middle of it, they stopped really playing the Sacred Swords, and they were just playing the Gold Sarks, and the Gold Sarks add the monster back to your hand. So you don't always have that massive banish pile. They didn't often use the Dragon Ruler's effects to banish.
It looks like Scott Page opened up with Return from Different Dimension. This could be an ignorant game.
This could be.
Go see Terraforming coming out for Dragon Ravine, so at least Patrick starts off in a pretty.
Whenever I open up with Return, I play very, very differently from what I normally would do. You have no fear about removing dragons that you've already used the effects of. You remove things that you just normally. I mean, you kind of broadcast it to your opponent because honestly, there's really no way to stop it. Like. They either have an MST before it gets to the turn. Even if you play it on their turn, it's still a broken card.
Exactly, because if they don't get rid of all the dragons, they banish themselves again, and you get to add them back.
Or you can just add them to your hand right there. They will bounce on the end phase. So it's you get 2 choices how you want to do it.
And let's just be glad at this point that Dimension Fusion is gone as well.
So Pat is very lucky here because it looks like Scott doesn't have one of his many hand traps. He has a total of 3 Valors between main deck and side deck, a total of 3 Maxis, and I don't think he has anything with DD Crow. No, he doesn't do any Crow, but
and we see Hoban does have Emptiness in hand, and it looks like a Mistletoe.
Yeah, Hoban has the crazy hand right
I believe he added the Mistletoe from Dragon Ravine, so
Hoban has the crazy combo, guys. It's coming. I see it already.
Yeah.
Vadriana, Mistletoe, Atom, Red Eyes. This guy's going to get real nasty because Scott doesn't have those ones.
And I have seen, like I said earlier, I've seen Hoban do pretty good play where he will have the Red Eyes out, eventually get out of Scrap Dragon with another Ducks play, and he will pop the own Scrap Dragon to pop a card on his opponent's side of the field, eventually returning the Scrap Dragon with Red Eyes Darkness Battle Dragon, which is a very, very good play. And he didn't use it twice, like you would maybe think. Bringing the Scrap Dragon back, he would sit and wait for next turn and just maintain that field presence.
Of course. And you want to keep the big 2800 beater on the field, because if they kill your 0/0 red MD, then
it's all for naught.
Pat did not go for the play.
This is interesting.
He is fearful of something.
He is playing very carefully.
I'm thinking that he's scared of Electric Virus because he doesn't have a way to stop it, and that would be
that would be.
If you make that Red Eyes field and you pass and he has Electric Virus, you just lose the game.
Yeah, you lose.
Because even if he sets emptiness with the Tom and the Red Eyes up, I just go.
So I see an MST. I think I see 2 MSTs.
You do see 2. Oh my god, this game is going to go so downhill.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think Scott's hand is good outside of those cards. I think that
so he has the 2
has,
MSTs, the 1 return. I think he's just going to set 3 and probably pass.
Yeah.
Triple space. Okay, so those are.
So we found out he opened triple space and a Scarecrow.
And then with the
Scott
return,
Page did, yeah.
And with the return in his hand, that means there's 1 card that's not
dead.
Just dead right now. Well, I mean, MSTs aren't dead.
Right.
So the only way for Scott to win this game now is he needs to quickly draw into a, I want to say a Sacred Sword of 7 stars to even have a chance. Because despite how bad Hogan's setup is right here,
another Ducks play.
Might MST that. I would do it, I guess. Like, you don't want this to continue to go too far. Also, you can't let him make Stardust Dragon with 3 MST set.
Exactly.
So this has to end right here.
Now, if one of the cards that we missed for whatever reason was Vanity's Emptiness, and he baited out the Stardust Negation with an MST, then still hit the Dragon Ravine, and then flip the Emptiness after the Stardust went into the grave. That would be something, I guess, but I don't think it would be the optimal play, of course.
I can see that Pat is very nervous here. His fingers are shaking quite badly.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know what to do staring down 3 back rows. So there's the MST on the Dragon Ravine, okay. I don't know if I quite understand the MST on the Dragon Ravine. I mean, obviously you want to get it out of the way.
Yeah, I guess he knows that the Stardust Dragon is about to come, but I don't know why he's letting it get to that point.
I think maybe what he was trying to do is keep him from searching out for a Mistletoe, and keep him from doing the
going into
6
the
combo
play. Yeah.
Now things are about to get really, I don't know. It depends on how ballsy Pat want to play. If he wants to play against 2 back rows, I'm very scared of back rows, so I don't know.
So there's 1 back row there that we don't know what it is, because he does have 1 of the MSTs in his hand. So, and there's the Mistletoe anyways. So,
Yeah, this is gonna get
didn't
real
even need the
nutty.
Dragon Ravine.
Yeah, things are getting out of hand.
I think what Scott's trying to do is he's trying to make Patrick think he has something down there, which is why he's having to play so conservatively, or why he's playing so conservatively right now.
I like that he's overlaying without putting flanks back on the field. Here comes the attack we were waiting for. Okay, so now he is back to leaving himself open to electric virus. So well, it won't be there.
Now,
He's
explain
gonna
the
overlay.
advantage of not bringing the phalanx back to the field. Does it have to do with the
Pat knows he's not going to use it this turn. He doesn't want to leave himself open to Crimson Blader.
Crimson Blader? Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
he knows he's not. He's already made his mind up. I'm not using it, so there's no point.
Okay, so he's going for the Blaster Blade. Do you think he's trying to make a Draco sack right here? Or maybe like a Master of
He
Blades?
has a 10% grade, doesn't he?
Wait, does
Does
he
it,
run
does
the
he
Master
run
of Blades?
Master of Blades?
I don't think that he does.
He wouldn't make Master Blades, believe me.
Oh, yeah.
That wouldn't happen.
That would not happen.
No.
Just to make sure. He doesn't even run it, so. It's
That
amazing
card
how
is-
quickly that card fell by the
Yeah,
wayside.
that card is terrible.
Looks like we're just going to scoop it up anyways.
All right, so game 2 is going to go to Patrick Hoban then.
Yeah.
That was a really subpar hand.
Scott didn't get to play
Scott,
DO.
unfortunately.
Honestly, I don't side in all my MSTs.